There we go. All right, got it going.
Or maybe we have it backwards. Well, someone will yell at us, so we'll know soon.
Nobody's ever going to yell at us, don't worry.
You asked for it.
Okay, so it looks like, yeah, Warlock banned and Pally banned as
I think we do have it backwards, though.
Do we?
Yeah, and I think you're doing some Windows updates.
I think this is a great time for Windows updates.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
As always.
When is it not, you know? You got to update your system.
Well, for now we just see the Mage and which it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, Mage for Mage versus Priest, right?
Yeah,
okay.
That's right.
I think.
And actually, this would be the good matchup then for Ignite, right? If he's
playing
Death Lords.
This is like the shoe-in if you get a decent hand.
I think we saw a Death Lord, but he was like running also like Blade Masters and there was like Holy Fire.
If you stick one creature, it usually gets buffed past the point where the Mage can ever kill it.
Yeah. That's true. Like if he gets the Blade Master running early, because if he like let's say he plays it with a circle, it can be a really strong turn.
Now I don't know for sure what type of priest it is, but I have seen Deathlord priests running Divine Spirits and stuff with all the buffs.
Oh, okay.
And it's basically the hard counter to Mage, because you have like a 30 HP Deathlord.
Yeah.
And when it dies, you get a minion.
Yeah.
When it dies, right?
Good luck.
Yeah. So if that is what's going on, it should be quite devastating.
Yeah, we'll see. Like Mech Mage is one of those decks that can sometimes have a really tough time recovering if a complete board clear happens on, like, let's say turn 4 or 5. So is this? Oh wow, okay.
Well, that's
so a pretty good start.
Yeah, I would say so. Didn't even need the what's he Gelblin? That thing you were using in your priest deck.
Oh yeah, the stealth one.
Yeah.
Giblin.
Gilblin.
You can just.
I think it's pronounced Giblin. Isn't
Giblin?
it Giblin? I think it's Giblin.
It's got 2 L's in it.
Is it Gilblin?
I'm pretty sure
it
it's
is Gilblin.
Yeah.
Gilblin Stalker.
Gilbling.
All right.
I might have been like really wrong about this priest thing though when I was said that it can't beat anything, because it's looking like it's gonna beat the Mage.
Yeah, I think this like the best matchup for this priest deck is Mech Mage.
So Ignite
out of all the decks.
Yeah, that might have been his plan for this all along.
Yeah, it seems like Ignite got the mind games right for game 1. Let's see if it has a Circle of Healing here. That would be so.
This is over. Huge. This is completely over.
Yeah, even Light of Naru is really strong.
But yeah, a Circle of Healing here would just be a win.
He's not doing.
We're going to try to get this other computer fixed so we can see the hand.
But he's not doing it straight away. That means he either doesn't have it or he has. Both.
Or he does have it.
I think he just wants to attack next turn with both. I think that's the idea.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
he'll win that race.
Yeah. It would really suck to be Amaz right now.
I would say so.
Like, how are you supposed to clear 2 minions with 7 health? And if you ignore them, they're just gonna keep killing your stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Antonida's Cloakfield is like something that can always win games, but just like trying to control the board, winning it seems almost impossible at this point.
The worst part is when this happens in Arena.
Really?
And it does, yeah.
It does, yeah.
The Northshire going second into Coin Velens.
Wow.
You just don't know what to do, because you're not playing combo, you're not playing much draw.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, he's 6 cards ahead with a creature I can't kill that's going to draw him more cards.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You've sold me on it. If I ever play Arena again, I'll definitely choose Priest.
But the Flame Strikes, though. Like, it's pretty easy, 12 wins.
Well, Flame Strike doesn't do 7. As we see, this board is very 7-y.
It's really, really 7-y.
Well, you know, this is kind of funny. Like, Ignite actually went through the qualifier, right?
Yeah.
He didn't get a straight invite.
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure he was one of the qualifier winners.
I think so, too.
Yeah. So, like, not only is he going through the qualifiers, he's, like, slayed his first opponent, Tice, who's, like, one of the big picks to win. Now he's against Amaz, game 1, dominating so far. Maybe he just chose the best decks.
Maybe. Oh, that's interesting. And he went face there. That does kind of.
I think I like the.
I would have probably killed off the Snow Chaga there. I don't know.
I'd like the sheep into the Northshire, into Tinkertown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh.
I guess it's Lotheb.
Okay, sure. Works too. I mean, it does contest the board for now. Like the Blade Master alone can't kill it, and because of the Lotheb effect, you can't really buff it right now. You could smite and trade him, but that's pretty bad.
No, I think with the Mirant, yep, we're just going to see some garbage creature being played from the Priest. And that's going to be the easy prey.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to get this computer fixed. I'll let you guys talk for a minute.
Can you just shake it up a little bit?
Usually does the trick.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, then you just shake it up a little bit more. Alright, deals with the mirror entity. Not the best way to do it, but it does get the job done. And nothing is at 1 HP for him right now, so it's not like the Mage Hero Power could kill a minion by itself. That's potentially a really good turn for him here. It does leave him kind of open to some kind of combo, but you shouldn't be too scared of the Organized Circle, because you just saw one Organized. So look at those minions there with like the green borders around them. Just play them all. Like, you have a late game.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get a spare pot. You actually get 2 spare pots for the upcoming Antonidas.
You get the one immediately.
One immediately.
You might not get that last one.
Oh,
it might
yeah.
be Shadow Madness
Or Cabal. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But one guaranteed, and one is all you need if it's a cloak field. So then with a cloak field or something other awesome things, he would just have like a boom for the next turn, and then let's see if it is. It would be absolutely huge if he got the cloak field here.
Yeah, it would.
Nope.
Aww.
Yeah, +1 armor.
I guess it could have been worse, but no, not really. What would have been worse? Not even sure.
No. If that was Geddon from BlackRock, he should have not played the Mech Warper first, that's for sure.
Again, turned out to be really easy.
Huh?
Turned out to be really easy.
Well, you're just a genius, Crip.
Yeah. Pandas. I told you. It's all about the pandas.
Yep. Abusing that BlackRock AI.
It's not hard.
Well, I mean, this is actually, if this Clockwork gives him, as you were saying, Savitz, the finicky cloaking field, that's pretty sick. Because next turn he gets to Dr. Boom. That he's getting a really ridiculously strong board.
Yeah. But that's like his only chance at this point, I think. 'Cause we can't see Ignite's hand right now, but he has 9 cards, so we can just imagine that everything possible is in there. Like, there has to be a good turn. Ignite is not taking his time here because he doesn't have a play. It's just like he's trying to figure out, like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Can't be bad.
Clears just about everything.
Yeah.
Yep. We can trade that one up too. Which spare bodies? Oh.
It's still
Another
2 spare
boring
parts. It's still 2 fireballs. I think when you're running like that many buffs, it's hard to run enough creatures for the buffs and the extra heals.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think there's some pretty decent chance you have to have like Holy Fire. And with enough fireballs, without Holy Fire, you're not going to win.
Yeah, the Holy Fire is also like kind of clunky in a way.
Yeah.
Like a lot of priest players have chosen to cut it because it's like it costs so much mana, and in some matchups the healing is not even like relevant. So
Yeah.
it's kind of, well, some people run one, but when one is the absolute maximum, and even the one can be sometimes really difficult to use.
All right, I'm back.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
4 face.
They're trying to fix the computer.
It's basically a bonus fireball.
Not bad. More than a dark bomb. Oh,
3 face.
nice.
No problem.
That's the cleric. Doesn't really do much, but I guess might as well get it out there.
Yeah. Are you saving the Antonidas to play both the spare parts, I guess?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe the Sky Golem here.
Yeah, it looks like the only play, I think. I mean, you don't want a spider tank, because you can't play both, so you gotta just play one, so
Yeah.
it has to be the golem. And probably like even being phase. Just hope to like draw one fireball naturally and get them 2 extra from the Antonidas.
Antonidas is a funny card, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure
It
is.
lets you win quite a few games that you should not win.
Yeah, it's interesting because
Yeah.
it's like plan B for the mech mage in a
Yeah.
way. Like the plan A is to just swarm the board and like play all your cheap minions early on and finish with the fireball frostbolt. But the Antonidas can sometimes, even when you're in really bad shape, it can give you an extra out.
Oh,
with
this is going to matter
with
a
the
lot
fireballs.
if something good comes out of here.
Whoa! I
What?
think that's pretty good. I mean, it can get death, but there's only 1 death remaining. Right?
Oh my
Did he
God.
cast-
Most.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did cast 1 death. So
Yeah.
You know
so-
what? Like,
Yeah.
this actually could become... This is pretty sick, actually. I really
Yes.
like this.
Yeah, it's a good one to get for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't get trade for it, and he probably has to. He has to hero power it first and then trade in.
You know, I couldn't remember what this was called. I was looking for it this morning when I was trying to make something.
Ambusher.
Yeah, no, I typed in Nerubian and it didn't come up, and I was like, all right, whatever.
The
I don't care that
Nerubian
much.
is the Nerubian web lord.
Because I wanted to use this guy against Baron Geddon in the thing. I was like, oh, this guy could be cool. I could bounce my own stuff with him.
So do pandas.
Yeah, but this guy's like a spider panda.
Spider Panda. Wow.
Yeah.
Blizzard should hire you. I mean, there's gonna be more expansions, and I think they came up with that.
Lothar delays the Antonidas a turn.
Yep, sure does. Well, this is one of those turns where you're kind of worried about playing the Snow Chugga because it's kind of likely that there's a Cabal right now.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, what else? Do you just keep it in your hand? It doesn't really do all that much there either. I guess it kind of enables if you draw like another Tinkertown or something. It's kind of nice to have a mech.
Well, aren't you here just relying completely on Antonidas at this point?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I feel like I would just play it and keep pinging face and just be like, all right, I mean, this is my one out is what I have in my hand at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
If he has a Cabal in his hand, I think this is going to be a really quick turn. Taking out the Spider thing and stealing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there it comes.
Let me change your mind. Ronnie.
Do you heal Lothar here?
I don't know, I would probably... do you heal it? That's actually a good question. I mean, you're at 17, and if there's like a Holy Fire in hand, you might feel
well,
better
it's
safe.
it's that if there's a small creature they need to kill, you use the 4/5 anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Well, that's pretty
how
good.
much can he deal here? So if he like goes Antonidas, Frostbolt face, gets a spare, but he puts the priest down to 14. Well, that's not really good enough. Like even with the last Frostbolt top deck and 2 fireballs in his hand, he would be one off. But you can't really be clearing here either. And can you just like hero power pass? That seems so bad.
You could do it one time.
Well, you have to think about
But
it this way. Like,
what are you looking for to even draw?
No, the thing is, like, where is Antonidas ever going to be better than this? It's when you get a third spare
Yeah.
part. How likely is it you're going to get a third spare
exactly.
part
You're not
anytime
gonna get
soon?
a third spare one.
So I think you might as well just play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it, use your 2 spare parts. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, no, I think you use Frostbolt on the spare part.
You think so? On a minion?
No.
On the
No,
face?
he has to go face.
Yeah.
I think,
Why would
but-
you use that over the other spare part?
Because it doesn't actually matter.
Of course it matters,
No.
right? Oh, wait, no, it doesn't.
You get a
Right.
fireball no matter
Yeah.
what. The
Okay.
Frostbolt's going to be pointed towards face no matter what.
Yeah.
Or is it? Okay. He's just hoping here that there's no way to deal 1 extra damage. Oh, 2 extra damage to Antonidas.
Well, there's Shadow or Death is a pretty
No,
common
he's already,
priest
he's already
card, right?
played one.
Oh, he did?
One is
Okay,
played,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I think Mind Control is the common one. That we
Mind
might-
control is, yeah. That would be such a blowout. Or the Holy Fire. If he has the Holy Fire, he can just Holy Fire that is right here and just train in the Cabal, and there's like no way he can lose from 20,
Yeah.
24, 22 or 24
That would be pretty
with
tough.
the hero power.
What about running fireballs for Amaz?
No, that would be crazy.
4 fireballs.
That would be a total of 26 over 2 turns.
We have seen a lot of fireball.
That actually would be exact lethal if he had Holy Fire 2 turns later. The running
And
fireball.
we've seen like a
top
lot of
decks.
games decided by a top deck fireball so far in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean-
and I think that's going to be a common thing in the future as well.
So it's kind of 50-50 that he'll draw them because he either does or he doesn't. Right?
Yeah. 50-50 on the first and 50-50 on the second.
Oh, there's the last death.
Yeah, that's huge.
Ouchies.
Uh-oh. Circle. Sure, why not? Just keeping Lotep alive.
There's
There's one. But I mean, how much is there on the board? There's 9. That's
That's enough.
or is 1 off? It's 9.
Wait, but he can right now hit Lothep
on.
with this? Or he could go like hit the guy and ping and then just draw the next fireball next turn. He can hit the 7/7 and ping.
There's 20 damage on the board right now, so he actually has to fireball
Yeah.
the Lotep here.
No, you can fireball the Dr. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
Because that's 9,
fireball the Dr.
10,
Boom and ping it,
13.
because then with running second fireball, he would have 13 with the
Yeah.
fireball ping. Yeah, has to be the play.
Did I like do something bad about predicting fireball run?
I don't know. That's
runner
pretty mean
top
for
decks?
Ignite.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think fireball's
I was just thinking back to roughly every arena match I've ever played, and
roughly everyone.
yeah,
14 cards, so he actually has pretty good chance of drawing the last one too.
yeah, what's that? 7%?
How many non-fireball cards are there? There's like
13.
mech for per left.
It's,
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, it's just over 7%.
Just over 7%.
Yeah.
I think it's like 7.2%.
It's like way
is
more. I
actually,
think it's
yeah,
like
it's
65 or something. How do you not draw the fireball here?
Seriously. Lucky number 7, man.
I'm still predicting.
I'm very excited about this fireball draw.
I'm
Thing
excited
is, he
about.
probably has a holy no.
I want a pyromancer and
He
then
thought
like
so, fireball.
8 bomb damage to face. Oh, yeah,
Oh
here
my
we go.
God.
Here we go.
Wow. He thought so.
Oh, fireball.
That's some nice bad mana right there.
I saw it from the
Four.
From the BM.
Oh, what? We don't get to see?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
It's disappeared. Like that's not cool.
Yeah, that's not cool at all.
That's really important to know.
Yeah.
Like, would he had won if he like just fireball his own Lothep instead? He might have. That would have been like way better on the BM.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Huh?
If you fireball your own Lotheb,
yeah.
Oh,
and then the
kills
bombs do the
bombs.
6 that you need.
Yeah, but they average 5, right? So
That would make you look so cool.
Actually,
he would look
don't.
really cool.
No.
But then he would top deck his fireball and just win right there.
No. You have to consider the perspective. This is actually important when it comes to Dr. Boom. If you're viewing from the player with Dr. Boom, the bombs actually hit for 1.
Yeah.
But if it's the other player that has
Yeah.
Dr. Boom against you, the bomb's actually for 4. So it was actually
Wow.
4 over lethal anyway.
That's actually a
Or
very
2 over
like
lethal.
kind of zen approach to life. That you like. This is reality is perception in your mind.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not real. You're not real. It's just what we perceive in each other. And
Yeah, something like that.
Dr. Boom's damage is just perception.
Yes.
So if you look at Dr. Boom from the right angle, you will win Seat Story Cup, basically.
You just gotta flip
you
your
lost me
monitor upside
somewhere.
down sometimes.
I was meant to lose you there. All right. So he killed off Priest, or used Priest to win.
Priest is This
is like hard to
Why
reverse
is that, like,
commentate. I've never
Korean
commentated
or
one of these.
something?
Priest is never gonna win a
Oh,
game.
good, it's in
and then,
Korean.
like,
That's
in
right,
the
I can read
first
Korean.
game. Wow.
Let's go. Let's do it. Oh, I don't know. You don't want it in Korean? I'm fine with it. I don't care.
I think some viewers probably want to see the English version of things.
What, they don't know every single card and what it does?
No.
English UK. You got to put English US. What are you doing?
Yeah. There's going to be like bonus U's
The
and a bunch of
president's
words.
English, man. What? All right. Savit saves the day. He knows everything about Hearthstone, even how to change the language. All right. What's the strategy for next deck?
Well, we have seen a lot of players so often, like when they lose the first game with a certain deck, that they're gonna pick it again.
Yeah,
So,
we've seen that a lot.
Yep.
It's quite common, but if there's like some mind games going into it, and
I don't think there's much. I think Mech Mage is just whatever.
yeah,
You draw fireballs or you don't, you know?
yeah, he's
Real
up against
simple.
the mage and the druid. But if he ignites, reads that Amaz is likely to continue with the mage, and picks his own mage, maybe Amaz can figure that out and just pick a counter to the mage instead, if he has one. But the thing is that I don't really think that he has that.
He doesn't have a counter to Mech Mage.
Like he only
Yeah.
has druid and warrior, so
you.
you don't want to pick your druid against the mech mage.
No, certainly you do not.
And even warrior is kind of like not that great. I think it
it's okay.
depends. It does okay if you draw fire war axe, but it's like
Yeah.
it's such a big deal.
The thing is, like, you either need Fiery War Axe to keep up or you need the Mech Mage to get a bad hand.
That's true.
And, I mean, the sum of that happens quite frequently.
Yeah, mech mage is one of those decks that sometimes just defeats itself if
Yeah.
you get that draw with double fireballs. You miss a drop on turn 2. Something
Yeah.
as simple as that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, he's gonna choose Mage. I made up my mind while
Oh,
you guys were
we're
talking
kicking
about
it off here. Oh, Amaz looking concerned there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And he
Wow.
switched into Druid. A little bit surprised actually that he did that because it seemed.
And Ignite actually switched to Mage.
Yeah, it seemed kind of obvious actually
That for me,
that Mage was going to be chosen
think
because
that-
it doesn't have a bad matchup here.
Yeah, for Ignite it seemed a pretty obvious pick.
Yeah.
So, I think
So why did he go into Druid then? Like,
I actually don't know.
because Druid doesn't beat Mech Mage.
That's a Freeze Mage.
Oh, it's freeze mage.
Oh, is it really?
And Druid does pretty well against Freeze Mage.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Well, then it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. That makes a lot more sense then.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it really doesn't because no one knew it was Freeze Mage. It was most
Oh, it
likely
wasn't.
Mech Mage.
It wasn't seen before.
No.
no,
Okay.
we didn't see
Ignite
it last time.
3-0'd. So, Unless there was through
Or
the
it wasn't-
qualifiers
but,
some
if you-
super tips from other people.
But if you trio, then 3 of your decks are shown.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
It was banned in the...
It was banned in the first
Okay.
set.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Crip
All right.
doesn't even know what game this is. He thinks we're about to go on a hell run on Diablo. No, Crip. This is Hearthstone.
There's actually no hell difficulty in Diablo anymore.
All right.
That's
All right. You got me.
such good news from us. Like, after seeing that starting hand, if it was Mechmage, it would have been, like, completely destroyed.
Well, I mean, okay, so let's talk about actually this matchup. How do you like it? Sweets?
Druid is favored for sure.
For sure.
Because the
Because of the 2 silences, or?
Yeah, because of like the combos that everybody's running
Yeah.
right now. So like all you need is like 1 or 2 minions on board, and you instantly start threatening to pop the block on early turns.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's the main thing, I think. And also like almost all of the druid lists include low tap, and low tap is if you time it right, it's such a blowout card against freeze mates. Let's say that.
Would you say it's like heavily favored, or?
I think it's slight. I
It's
think
slight,
Freeze Mage
slight,
has
yeah.
pretty good matchups against everything that isn't Kazan Mage.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I would agree with that too. Like, I don't feel like Druid stomps it, but it definitely is one of the scarier ones.
Oh yeah, it's no warrior, but I think it's like the second worst matchup for the freeze mage.
Okay.
Not including the Kezan decks in.
Yeah.
Kezan.
Whoever
that-
has a
that's the thing.
Kazan Mystic,
include
whatever
Kezan.
deck that is, whoever decided to play a silenced Shredder. Yeah.
Okay.
Silence Shredder.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What do you think about this, though? Do you think... oh, it goes for a Sylvanas.
You don't like the gray?
No time for games.
Wow.
Do you really think Sylvanas was worth innovating over the Dr. Boom on the following turn?
No. I actually don't think Sylvanas is like
Huh.
that great overall against this either.
Well, the only other option was basically Keeper the Acolyte.
I think it was
Do.
like
you can't keep her. So in a way it makes sense, because you can't keep her that, because you have to have the
Yeah.
keeper for Doomsayer. Because otherwise you're gonna lose to a Doomsayer Frost Nova.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think it was
not that bad.
it kind of fits the curve too, right? Because it's the 6 mana used with that innervate, and then he's got a 5 drop the next turn, and we'll see what he draws
The
after
thing is
that.
that, like, Sylvanas is often a liability in this matchup.
It sure is. Because of the Doomsayers.
Yeah, so you can just play a bunch of Shades on turn 8, and then the Mage might guess that they might do a lot more damage than 3 the next turn,
yeah.
and then you can just Fireball Sylvanas after playing a Doomsayer.
Yeah, but well, that actually kind of double underlines why this might be a good Sylvanas, because he doesn't have a powerful board right now. So he's like, okay, I mean,
Now is
this
the
would be
time.
crappy later on, so
Yeah.
why don't I play it now and you deal with it now, and then I don't, at least I got usage out of it.
Makes sense, but I think the biggest deal there was that otherwise his turn 4 would have sucked pretty much, so he just wants to keep up the pressure.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
seems like that Sylvanas is gonna get a fair bit of damage in.
Yeah, quite a bit. Well, he doesn't really have anything to deal with it.
No, that really sucks. I mean, you wanna play the Emperor, but there's so much pressure, and he's already at 17 with 9 power on the board, so... So Savage Roar alone would be 1 off if it just chose to go Emperor here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's
It's
kind of
actually
gross,
kind
man.
of tough, yeah. Sure is.
What to do?
I think you just gotta make the YOLO Emperor here. And try to like top deck the Frost Nova or something, then just get like crazy.
Yeah,
good
because
turn.
his hand has some really good stuff in it. Like,
Yeah.
What's
can
the
definitely
best
come back,
play
but-
knowing like all the cards? Is it like Doomsayer, Ice Lance?
Something like that probably, yeah.
well, actually, he deals with that.
If you
He has
knew.
Wrath, a 4-attack minion, and a Silence. So
He could have dealt, yeah.
there was like no way to quite do that.
I actually, this might have been the best play. But it's so hard still to come back from this.
Yeah. Well, when all of your spells cost that much less, I guess anything can be doable.
Putting him down the 1 here. Wow. Even though oh, he's stealing the Emperor. I like it.
Whoa!
That's actually really good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really a nice way to do it. Putting her opponent down to 2 and taking away the Emperor. And also like getting rid of that liability in form of Sylvanas.
That is really cool. I like that a
Yeah,
lot.
that was
Yeah,
a great
very
play.
good stuff. So what now?
Isn't that the question?
That's exactly the question. I guess you ice block or you die, but then what? So you try to pick up like a Frost Nova for next turn and go like next turn you go Doomsayer, Frost Nova,
What to
Heal Bot
do?
or something.
What to do?
I think you gotta go for the Arcane into like ice block. Just like see from there. Maybe play the Blood Mage for an extra draw.
You have to play the Ice Block before the Arcane Select.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can do it.
Yeah,
But
but
what
that
you-
kind of
yeah.
makes it a lot worse.
No, but
because
you're not
he'll-
doing it anyway this time.
Yeah.
You just want the Nova for next time.
I wonder.
You're getting popped no matter what, but he has both
Yeah.
ice blocks here. He has
Yeah.
a heal bot. It's like as long as he draws into a Frost Nova, there's still like possibilities.
Trying to figure out if
And
there's
the
like play.
possibilities to run up against a Druid with 0 mana casting hand.
Something like that.
No. Trying to figure out if there was like some kind of play with like double Doomsayers or.
Maybe
just-
there is.
Okay, but he also needs to like Iceland, so otherwise those are not doing anything. Are they doing something? I'm trying to figure it out.
He might
I'm
just be looking to.
pretty sure they're like both gonna die now, and
Oh,
and
yeah, of course. This just wins the game. That's
he needs to clear
GG.
the Doomsayers though.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was smart.
No, the bombs just do the damage.
Oh yeah, of course the Doomsayers are gonna be dead. Okay, so that's that.
Even if they both only hit for one, guys.
No, it's 3.
No, I know. I'm saying even if
Yeah,
they
that's 3.
low roll.
Way overkill.
That's bad manner from those bombs.
All right, well, Amaz switches it up from being down 1. He's up 2.
No, it's not. It's 1-1.
1-1 right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
Ignite
mean,
won the first game.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
because he
Priest.
switched the decks completely.
Yeah. Are we dumb? Like, did Amaz just win? Amaz just won, right? Yeah, because Amaz is playing Mech Mage, isn't he?
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
All right. Well,
Wait, do I even have? Yeah, I have 6. Okay.
yeah, we got to switch up the POVs here.
Okay. We're ready. We're good.
Yes.
Okay. So we got Freeze Mage and Druid for Ignite, and we got, I believe it's Mech Mage. My brain isn't melting in my
Yeah,
head.
it's
That's
Mech
right,
Mage.
that's
I
right.
for
remember watching
Amaz.
that too.
Yeah, and Warrior.
So this is actually a huge coin flip right here because Ignite has the Freeze Mage.
Oh,
Which-
yeah,
which crushes the Mech Mage, but it's so bad against Warrior. It's like it has the best matchup and the worst one, and now it's just like
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
all mind games at this point.
I think at this point, I would just like roll a die or flip a coin or something.
Another thing is that Ignite is playing the Druid, and the Druid is really good against Warrior, and really bad against the Mage. So
Yeah,
it's like the winner might be decided in mind games right
Yeah,
now.
it's
Like
just-
if they figure out what the other guy is doing.
These are two heavily favored matchups
Yeah.
that we're looking at here. So
Like really, like the matchup is gonna be really lopsided no matter what these players pick
Yeah.
right here.
yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Can you repeat back what we said?
There's like matchups, and like there's Warrior against Freeze Mage, which is really bad for one of the guys, probably the Freeze Mage.
Probably.
And yep.
Sick.
Got
Nice.
it.
You got it. All right.
All right. Yeah, we are sorting out the spectate issue that we're having. The main issue is that you got to be secretive. You don't just want everyone to spectate your game on your friends list.
Certainly.
Yeah.
I hate it when people spectate my games that are on my friends list.
Those are not real friends. Spectating.
Yeah.
when
Like show
it's
their stream and stuff
yeah.
and make fun of my plays. Yeah. Yeah. Crip's
Oh.
just not listening to me at all
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
just ignoring you.
1 second. They have to like invite.
They don't. I don't think they have to invite.
Okay, I'll just restart.
They have to be against each other in the lobby for us to. They are.
Yeah, he doesn't have the spectate thing either.
Yeah. All right, we'll restart this. There's Ignite.
We're basically making like even harder for them. That's what we do here. We put even more pressure.
For who?
The players.
Oh,
You know they're just not doing the spectate stuff right. You're just not doing it.
they don't even know what they're doing, man.
Yeah. Actually, they might
Bunch
not
of
actually know
casuals.
what they're doing.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be going on 6A.
Eventually.
They are not in a game against each other right now. Because I can challenge, which means they are not.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They're probably the ones that are bugged.
Yeah, they're the ones. It's not us.
Okay.
You and I are perfect.
Wow. Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Savitz, but
You're alright too.
you're okay. I kind of like you. So,
Okay.
anyways, what do you think so far? You guys having a lot of fun at Sea Story?
This is like the best stuff for like player perspective. Like there's a lot of
Yes.
great events, but like these house cups are just, at least that's my personal opinion. I just love this stuff.
I
Like
think every pro always says that in StarCraft and Hearthstone. It's just like, this is so much fun to just chill here with all your friends and
My only
just play.
complaint is that we haven't really seen that many like super crazy decks. It's just like the only super crazy decks are like Priest because there basically is no standard
Gara's
Priest
decks are
anymore.
pretty wild.
Yeah.
Gara's got some wild stuff.
some guy brought the Acro Paladin on day one.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No one
Not-
brought
not
that.
cool.
What are you talking about?
I saw that last week. It's fine.
Yeah, I've been playing with and against that on the ladder for 2 weeks now. Come on. Come on.
You probably have. I know you
Actually,
like to try.
I got getting down to like 50 health with that this morning.
Nice.
Yeah, on heroic.
Did you like run out of cards in your deck?
Almost.
Yeah.
Oh, well, eventually it's like I didn't have another divine favor,
Mm-hmm.
and then I could spend like 3 mana one of the turns, and I was like, uh-oh, and that happened twice in a row,
Yeah.
and I died.
You
Oh
just,
yeah, you gotta spend all your mana on that.
Yeah.
You gotta spend all your mana and deal with like the 10 damage to all enemy characters buff. Yeah.
I still haven't tried it out.
Okay. It's good, except that it's kind of easy.
Did you beat all the heroics yet?
Yeah.
Light Walls? Freeze Mage?
No, I used Mal'Ganis Demon Lock with Pandas.
Oh, that's cool.
So the Pandas beat Geddon, and then I queued up with that deck against the last boss, which is not a good idea because it was the wrong deck. But apparently 3 Mal'Ganis just beats anything.
It would.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
How big does that even make them? Like +4,
Oh,
+4?
I
is like-
flipped one, so it was like a 14-17 or
Oh,
something.
wow. Okay, here we go. We can actually observe now.
Okay.
Everything's fixed. Some computer smarties down here.
lot
Oh,
of
and it looks like Amaz goes to the round of 16.
Yes.
Well, not yet. Not with that hand.
No, with that hand too. Yeah.
Should be good enough.
Yeah. Well, it's not so much the hand crip as you see the hero power down there.
Oh,
That's
okay.
power.
That can be a problem.
If you ignite, you gotta feel like pretty bad right now.
If you're Ignite, I think you're mulliganing your entire hand looking for Tarzan.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I did when I played against Warrior.
Yeah.
Didn't get it, got crushed.
Yeah.
But even with Tarzan, you sometimes get crushed.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's...
I really think Amaz's like hand is terrible.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I really don't think it matters. It's like not even
What do
being
you even-
facetious. It's like as long as he just armors a whole lot, that's it. Like,
He can.
you just get out of range,
Yeah.
right? Unless a perfect Tarzan lines up like 7 fireballs or something.
Do you
like,
think it's a good idea to drop the Thalmos here?
Yeah.
It's like
What?
6 extra
Oh,
damage.
God, yeah, he adds a lot of damage if you Tarzan stuff, right? So I guess he just wants to cycle through.
Yeah, he's trying to find the cycle here for like mad scientists and things like that.
Amaz is going to play this very patiently again, it seems. The Armor Smith is going to be held back until he can gain a lot of armor immediately off of it.
Yeah, can't blame him for that. It's usually a good way to do this. You don't want it to die early on, just like a Frostbolt ping or something, because it's like a... It's
Do you think
worth-
it's actually worth it if Frostbolt ping that?
What to do?
Can be. I mean, you gotta deal with it. If you don't... Or Fireball or something, because like, you waste the Frostbolt, kind of, like you use it there, but if you don't use it on that, the Armor Smith is gonna be like 6 armor or so. It's like if you Fireball the Armor Smith, it's like, okay, they would still heal for 6 from it. It's a bit... it depends on the situation a bit, but... yeah, if you have a chance, you should deal with it.
Yeah.
Amaz is running this Warrior with Shredders as well.
Yeah.
I didn't quite catch the round before this, where I guess we learned this already.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's... Everything else
the
is
new
very
Control
standard
Warrior?
about it, though. Yeah, it's just Control Warrior with Shredders, really.
I would have probably just went for the Shredder here. I mean, you do...
Yeah, but if you Shredder, you can't armor up, and I
That's
thought that's
true.
how you win the game.
A lot of people... Like, players do think that it's good to armor up every time, but playing the Shredder here would look like it's gonna deal like 16 damage. So.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like I actually really like the armoring up every turn, but if you're playing the Shredder, like just put him out there. It's such a pain for them to deal
Plus,
with.
there's probably an armor smith in the shredder anyway.
It probably is.
It looks like he's gonna miss an armor up somewhere along the line anyway, unless he plays the big game hunter next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, looks good. Big game armor up.
What to do?
You guys just told me how to play the class, and you guys are saying something different now.
Oh, sorry.
All right, let's reevaluate. So you have to armor up every turn, but you can miss 2 armor ups. How's that?
You can miss. Okay, two is the max. You can miss 1 easily, and like 2 if you have like really good things to play.
Yeah, yeah. And I think the Shredder is one of those really good things where it's like, well, this is
It's a lot of power.
a threat that just sits around there.
Like if you got it down on turn 4, it's just like they kind of almost frostbolt it. Or it's otherwise it's gonna deal with 16.
Shield slam. Well,
You could do that with the Fire War Axe.
no, I think I like the fire war axe into the 2/2 and then execute the Doomsayer. You're not going to get.
Yeah,
value
you're right.
from
The execute is not that useful.
It's a nice acolyte.
You gotta save like 1 removal at least.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really blame him for shield slamming there either. I don't think it would have been that bad, but I mean, does feel a little bit bad to use both the execute and the shield slam in case there's something like an early Antonidas.
What do you think about this anti-killbot Civis?
Well,
It's been getting some hate. I think Raynad gave it some.
well, it's a deck card, and in some matchup it's really good. So it's kind of like the way I see it is like what other decks are you bringing to the format? Because like I've also brought in my decks, but that's like because it's conquest format, and I felt like a lot of my other decks are really good against aggressive decks. So the way that I was like approaching the thing is that I want to have the freeze mage a little bit like specifically designed to be the aggressive deck. So all of my lineup is good against that, and if somebody brings a face hunter against me, I can just like 3-0 that. So it's like the deck card that you choose to go with should complement the other lineup of decks that you're bringing. And I would have to like think about it. Ignite did have like Priest, so I think it's a good deck card in Ignite's list. But it's in this matchup, in this situation, it's definitely not a good card at all.
You think Ice Barrier is better?
Usually it's like 2 ice barriers anyway, but the other deck cards are like a second flame strike to beat rogues or I've even tried like a big game hunter in some matchup because that makes Warlock matchup specifically like really good when you play against Handlock. It's absolutely amazing.
Is anyone actually play a polymorph in this anymore?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. I actually do like a polymorph in Freeze Mage when I can fit one, but the BGH is fine. The thing is, if they play Rag, you're just like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like the heal, but it's really
Rag is like 8 armor and 8 damage. It's like so because you have to kill it with.
That's a really good Holy Fire.
Yeah. It's a really good Holy Fire.
But about the polymorph, I think it's like that the big game hunter is just better because the Arachnos is one of those cards that, or Dr. Boom, which the mage can sometimes struggle to deal with.
Yeah.
So it gives you like a chance, but it's like I feel like 28 out of 30 cards in the freeze mage are exactly the same, and just like choosing the last one is like depending on what else you're bringing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Shield Slam attack Belcher, you think?
Yeah, it must be.
But he's gonna miss another armor.
Well, that's his 2
Oh,
armors to miss, right?
Was that the first one or the second one?
It's the third.
I think that's actually the 3rd armor.
He might actually lose the game here.
Yeah.
Wow, well that's the card he wanted to see.
Yep, insta drops that, and that is already a lot of fireballs that he can gain. Look at that for 1 mana.
The crazy thing is, if
And
you
he'll have
actually
11.
Ice Lance the Shredder, Tharson might stay alive.
Yeah, it actually would have, but how do you know that?
Yeah,
You gotta save it for the Antonidas. This is actually one of those games that the mage is winning right now.
Yeah.
Because he has everything he needs. He has Thorson, he has Antonidas, he has Alexstrasza. And the warrior has only gained a few armor. And the hand from the warrior sucks. If I was a gambling man, I would put my money on the freeze mage right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Armor Smith is going to do a lot though.
that hand looks pretty darn good. The Alexstrasza too. If you know what I love is when Tarzan also gets like Alexstrasza and Ice Block in your hand, gets it down to 2 and 8. That
I'm
is a great
surprised
feeling.
about. Why would you play the Belcher over Boom?
It's the armor up thing, because he knows that he already
Yeah, but
missed 3.
with Armor Smith, the 2 you're basically guaranteed to get back off the 2 Boombot targets.
Yeah,
like
that's
if you
true.
get Flame Strike, that's the 2 armor that you just missed, and
Makes
Boom
no
is
sense.
so
Yeah,
much
you
more
are right
aggressive.
about that. You are right about that. But I guess
He figures out
he can do it the next turn or something.
Yeah, like the Boom is still gonna be good next turn, and
Yeah.
next turn he can also armor up with it. So I guess that's the line of thinking.
But
Yeah.
if you get Flame Strike here, this is perfect Flame Strike. With
Yeah.
with Arson, it would be a 6 mana Flame Strike.
Oh, that's
Flame
pretty
Strike
good.
ping.
I
And-
actually agree with you. I think it
Yeah.
would be better.
You think it's Alexstrasza time?
Could be. I mean, the Blizzard is not that great. What else? I don't think there's anything else. Just drop it and hope that there's no big commander or another removal. Like if there was no other hard removal, that would actually get a lot of job done. Like a lot of work.
Shield Maiden.
I wouldn't Shield Maiden here. I'd BGH armor up.
Yeah, I think so though.
Yeah.
Gotta get that armor, man. Because there's no way for him to one-shot you anyways. Like,
Yeah,
unless... Well, actually, if his hand was perfect for Tarzan, I guess. But he already lost Thalnos, so it'd be like...
Well, it looks like he's throwing away some creatures that gain more armor through Armor Smith.
he's actually considering it.
More than that.
Like the mage is at 44 HP right now. So if you're the warrior, you know that you have just turtle up here. Like there's no way you gonna choose to take any kind of aggressive approach at this point. You just have to like out heal all the damage.
Okay, that's the card. That's Fireball time. Fireball is in season right now, guys.
I wonder.
Antonidas, Ice Lance, Frostbolt, Coin, Arcane Intellect. Yep.
Does he have enough mana for that? 10,
Yeah,
3,
that's
4...
exact
that's pretty
mana and
good.
puts you on 9 cards.
That's pretty sick. I like it. 'Cause, yeah,
It's pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah.
4 fireballs and... Ah,
That's crazy.
how do you lose from there? Let's see if he sees it.
This is Ignite's tournament, guys.
Yeah. Seems like he's going for it. That's so sick. I mean, if you are beating a warrior with freeze mage, I think you're gonna win the entire thing.
Yeah. Oh man, this is insane. And he's got 2 big ass minions he has to deal with now too.
That it's all about the Emperor in this matchup. Like we
Yeah.
talked about it with some other players about this particular matchup, and it used to be like almost like 95% for the warrior, or maybe even more. But now it's like we landed on somewhere between 15 and 20%, depending on how you draw.
Yeah.
And Ignite got pretty much the perfect draw. He got the Alexstrasza early to not allow the warrior to have too much time. He got the Emperor and he got the combos required for the Antonidas
wow.
to draw the fireballs.
Oh, he's trying to save everything.
Wow. But there's the brawl. This is actually going to be a huge brawl turn right here.
Yeah.
He has to take out the Antonidas, and the brawl is the only way to do it.
That was a cool play.
There's absolutely no way he can leave up the Antonidas.
Well, sometimes the 20% brawl does leave up the Antonidas.
Yeah, I mean, actually,
Sometimes.
I'm actually pretty convinced that the Antonidas is going to win this one. seeing
I'm
how-
pretty
how the
convinced that
game
Armor
is
Smith's
going.
going to win. Oh.
No,
Like,
Antonidas.
it's completely in
Oh
line of how
my
the
God.
RNG has been for Ignite. So it does make a lot of sense that Antonidas wins. It's like he was drawing so well earlier already.
Yeah. No, this is his tournament, man. He's got it.
I think in this spot, you still just don't play actual fireballs. You play like Blizzard and then Fireball face.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's no reason not to, right?
A Blizzard at least, but yeah, 1 fireball.
He's going to start discarding cards, but who cares?
Yeah, what does it matter?
Your hand is pretty good, actually. When you have that many red cards with blue borders, I think you're well off.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Those are the good ones.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I can't even believe it.
So do you Dr. Boom, Emperor, Shield Maiden, or Concede?
I think you go with Concede.
Yeah, it looks like the best.
How much damage is
Concede
that?
is the best play.
Yeah,
I think so.
12, 24, 30. There's 40 direct damage in hand.
Wow.
Soon to be
pretty good.
way more.
And he gets it. Like those fireballs are just gonna get replaced.
Yeah.
Aha.
Oh my god. If only he could get Tree of Life. When's that dragon coming out that gives
Actually,
you
if he
spells?
draws shield block, he has another turn. Nope, no shield block.
I mean, I guess he survives one more turn with the... No, he doesn't. Actually, no.
Why not?
It would have
He's-
been
he's
exactly
straight dead.
13. It would have went to 13, but that's not it.
Wow. All right.
Freeze Mage. Taking out the warrior.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right, so Ignite just goes with his Druid, obviously,
Yep.
as he does have to. And now I would imagine Amaz is just going to switch to Mech Mage,
Yeah,
get that
for
free
sure.
win, and then...
You think that's that free of a win?
It's not a free
It's-
win.
no,
I
but
thought we
it's-
just saw a free win that didn't end up being a free win.
Hey, man, this is Ignite's tournament.
But it's pretty bad for the Druid because of like the mirror entities. Because Druids always struggle
Yeah.
against
Yeah.
the mirror entities. So you don't have the small minions to play into that, and you're limited on the mana. But I mean, if Druid does draw like 2 innervates and like the right combination of cards, it's doable. But it's really hard.
Or again, if the mech mage just draws straight garbage.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's
it
another one.
happens.
Like 2 fireballs, 2
But-
frostbolts in the
Yeah.
starting hand.
Yeah, normally where you want to draw your fireballs are as your last 2 cards that you need
Yes.
to win the game. That's
Oh
exactly
no, no,
where you
no!
want them.
It's you're about to die, and the only card you need is the 1 fireball left in the deck.
We've seen
and
that 2 or
that's
3
a good
times.
sign.
That's when you draw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good way. It makes it interesting.
Oh, Warrior Mirror. I thought there was a
Okay.
Druid that was supposed to be being played here. Did I miss something?
We apparently had Ignite's
What?
decks wrong here. Okay. Our choices, this is your fault. It's even right on the overlay. So Ignite has
I
a
don't
warrior.
even know
left.
how that happened. I'm so confused. Oh yeah, you did have Warrior. What did I write down?
You just
I wrote down
Druid.
Druid. Yeah,
It
I
was
don't know how I
Amaz
did
who
that.
played the
Okay.
Druid, right?
That was stupid.
Yeah.
That changes everything. All right.
Man, this Conquest format really just makes casters look like idiots.
Yeah, this is my first time casting Conquest actually.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
Yeah. So. Okay, Warrior versus Warrior. You guys ready for some armor pass?
Oh yeah.
It's my favorite.
Well, we know that Amaz is running the Shredder version. I think the Shredder version is pretty powerful compared to the normal.
Well, yeah, there's like 2 different schools of thought that I've seen in the past on playing Warrior versus Warrior. One, you put the pressure on and you just have less cards in your hand all game, and the other is you try to play like the greedy control style. And I
Well,
prefer the putting the pressure
Amaz
on.
has the pressure deck, but
Yeah.
the way we've seen him play is the slow way.
But I think he has to look at this and say, well, I have Shredders in here. I have to be the guy that's putting on the pressure, you know?
well, that's a pretty good draw.
I absolutely hate that coin acolyte play. I would never do it. With,
Well, it was
Agreed.
great
Mirror.
until the Fiery War Axe off the top happened.
yeah, but
In this
it's-
match, I don't play him till I draw something off of him, generally. I don't ever like to put that guy down unless, like, I'm using the second charge on a Death Spite or, you know.
Yeah, I really like the coin. It just gives you like that Emperor turn 1 turn earlier.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. Yeah. This drawing is quite important.
Okay. Talking about that aggressive strategy that you... By the way, I completely agree with you. That's like... It's just two ways to play it. And that Shredder is one of the key cards if you want to pull off the aggressive strategy. Because most warriors don't run it, but it's like that turn where you usually armor pass. And instead
Yeah.
of armor passing, you add a minion which needs to be killed twice. So you can get ahead on the board.
Oh.
No, that's not bad. I mean, it's...
You think there's other pirates in that deck?
No, but
I think there are. It's just hidden in the other Shredder.
Oh, but
nice.
the thing is, there's no way to play it and get the 2 damage.
No, it's not about playing. It's summoned.
No, it doesn't do the damage if it comes out of a Shredder.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Absolutely, it does.
Whenever you summon a pirate, deal 2 damage to random enemy.
Yeah, summon means...
Summon a random minion.
Whoa! What's that? I just blew Artos' head. That's why he's not talking
Okay.
right now.
You might be right, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind.
Do you know how much Arena I've played? I've seen that at least once.
Wow. At least once.
At
Yeah.
least one whole time crip?
Yep.
Whoa.
Do you cruel Oh,
What?
that's a bit weird.
Oh, I'm surprised that he chose to deal with it this way.
I would have
clear.
just like it would have been strictly better to just cruel dusk your
Yes.
own cannon. It would have been a 4-1, and he would also get like less armor.
Yeah, and
Just kill that 2/2 with your weapon. You
Yeah.
would have a 4-1.
yeah.
Yep.
No,
so
that was
this is
that
basically
was
a BM
strictly not
play.
as good.
Yeah, that was a mistake from.
And look at this. If
Amaz.
this was a 4-1, you know how different this turn is?
Yeah.
Like infinity
Well,
different.
That sucks.
Well, now I guess he's just going to death spite it. Like,
Sylvanas is pretty good against that too.
I like Tarson.
you like Tarzan here?
Yeah.
Tarzan's always great, but I would probably lean towards the Sylvanas. Just because of like you're kind of guaranteed to get something out of the Shredder. So there's like, it almost like stops your opponent from playing anything next turn. Like they can't go Shield Maiden.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
it's,
You know
like,
what?
still.
I think you're actually right.
Tarson.
But it's like you can't call a Tarzan play bad ever. It's like such a powerful card.
Yeah.
Now all your following turns are gonna
I
be
think
more
he is just
efficient.
undermining my excellent calls.
This is all a conspiracy against you.
Yeah.
And you know what's really funny is that you're like the most sarcastic, laid-back guy and like super nice and stuff. But I'm sure you have some really crazy hardcore fans. They're like, I don't like the way they're talking to Crip right now. I think he's way smarter than them. I know that that's the case. I know the internet. I know people.
On a scale from not offended to offended.
What? This game is
so-
rigged.
it's
This
like-
game is rigged.
How many different cards? There was 67 or something. What are the chances that both of them get the cannon? I mean, one could argue that we
Again,
only
that-
start counting after
There's
the
going to be a
first one,
pirate. The pirate is coming, guys.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man.
You like to brawl? You generally want to brawl out Dr. Boom.
Yeah, you don't brawl here. I mean,
No.
you just the board is almost even already. Developing some stuff is pretty great. Guess trade the cannon. Oh, but now he won't get the battle cry from the other pirate that he's getting from. But there's
Yeah.
only one shredder, I think. So.
Yeah, but he's going to get Shredder now.
Oh.
And then he's going to brawl, then it's going to get a pirate. It's going to kill the pirate, and then the 2/3 is going to stay alive.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Hmm.
This is a great way to commentate Hearthstone. Like, this is the ridiculous thing that's going to happen next.
So,
Dude, look at that. I love with these warrior decks that we've seen now with Tarzan, like reducing the cost of either Brawl or Sylvanas just for these sick, insane plays
yeah, for 10-10.
that we were all thankful before the mana didn't line
It
up
didn't
on.
work out for Gera, though.
No, it
His
didn't that time.
brawl Sylvanas play on his priest ended up not working out.
Yeah. That's pretty sad. huh?
Something tiny.
Yeah.
He got like a 2/2 or something from it.
What now?
Yeah. Yeah.
What now? That's the question. Do you boom here?
Well, Boom's better than Shield Maiden, so it's Boom or nothing, I guess.
I like nothing. I mean,
You like nothing?
I don't know. Like it feels so weird because your ship's cannon is gonna go down to 1, and like the boom is just gonna get wrecked by.
You can
like,
clear the
boom
board
bots.
with Execute and Shield Slam.
execute.
Wow.
That's true. So you shield some and then execute on the armors.
No. You attack and execute, and then you armor up Shield Slam to 2/2.
Oh yeah. Oh well. I guess might as well throw it out there. Doesn't feel that great. It's a really good turn for the Acolyte.
I think you just brawl here.
Yeah.
But I mean, what if you play the Dr. Boom and the Acolyte and then just like hit that Dr. Boom with the weapon? Because you
Oh
only
my
need to
god. That's chaos is what happens.
because that's like
I would love that though. That's awesome.
you would only need to hit like one boom, but on that, but then your own boom gets like executed easily, and I don't know. I don't know if it would have been good, but
Nope. 4 and 2. What? Was
Yeah,
that a
2
bug?
to the face was a little bit off.
Yeah.
That was
I don't know.
not the proper boombot hit.
Maybe
No.
Acolyte just.
I
Matrix
liked your play
dodged it.
though, Savitz, with the playing the boom there. That would have been really like just like a million armor and just volleyball craziness.
Mm-hmm.
You could have hit his boom with your face and like probably killed it off with your bombs.
it's just a bit risky though. Like
Yeah.
if the boombots don't hit it, then just like 7-2 Dr. Boom on the board, which is gonna trade for your 7-6 Dr.
Risks are the best. That's how you win.
Overall, probably that play would have been kind of bad.
Well, you know, I said I like brawl from one player. Now I like brawl from the other player.
Sure.
I mean, the only bad outcome is he gets to keep his Doctor Boom, and if he does, then he loses an Acolyte draw.
That's right. The
Seems fine.
draws are pretty big in this. The Brawl is one of those cards that quite often it's played against.
This is where
Dr.
his
Boom.
Doctor Boom stays alive for a second before the bombs finish it off.
Whoa!
Whoa! 7 face though. That's fair. That's fair.
That seems all right. Well, he just did 7 face himself. This boom.
So that's fair.
Yeah. It all worked. It worked out.
I think I like Alistraza here. Spam. Slam it.
That's really aggressive, but I would probably lean towards the Sylvanas. Because it's like the Dr. Boom is at 6, so you kind of guaranteed to get something out of your Sylvanas. And
feel like
it
I'd go
also
Sludge
like,
Belcher,
the thing about that is that it kind of messes up the next turn in a way.
There we go.
Why would you sludge?
I would Sludge here.
Why?
Because it softens up Dr. Boom so you can kill with the War Axe.
Okay.
It does.
It does. Does it
can't
not?
dispute that.
It does.
Yeah.
It does do that. Thank you. Yes, I am right. Thank you.
But like it's so defensive. I just like in order to like turn this around, I feel like you gotta do the Sylvanas. But I guess it also makes sense that you save it for the brawl, because you do have the discount on
Yeah.
Sylvanas. So
Well, that's the tricky thing. You're not
Yeah.
really going to be expecting that as much as well.
yeah, that's
like
probably why he did this too, because of the brawl combo. But now
Whoa.
it just dies.
Softened.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him.
But
Look at
also-
the amount of health he has, and look at how much damage Fire War Axe does, and tell me that's
But look
not
at
a
those
match.
2 Belchers real quick.
Yeah, he can protect the damage.
Oh no! That would be terrible. Imagine if he'd probably do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god.
So that didn't work out so well.
No.
This is where I X off Hearthstone and leave my room. Come back.
Do you think
Your
there's a
game was
chance we'll
recorded
see
as
the
a loss.
Sylvanas brawl here? And he's going to end up with 2 slimes at the end of the turn?
I mean, all the other options seem really bad too, but it's like I feel like if you do it now, then you don't really have a good
You
way
know what
to
I
win
think would
overall.
have been really good? Alistraza last turn.
Definitely would have been better than what we see here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. You are very right
Would've
about
worked
that. I take it all back. That Sludge Belcher just wasn't right.
Yeah.
Well, it did do what it was supposed to.
I think you just drop the Sylvanas here and like maybe armor up and pass, or maybe it's a shield block too. But I think only like you definitely play the Sylvanas. I think because like, there's 2 big minions on the board right now. Like the Sylvanas seems like guaranteed value. You don't have to do the combo necessarily. There's like no reason you would do those at the
Well-
same turn.
Oh, man.
Armor up, Sylvanas, pass, all good. It sets it up pretty nicely. That's so awkward to deal with right now. Like, what do you do if you ignite here? There's not
Ignore
there's
Ignore
not-
it?
I guess.
I'd go with ignore it.
But then he gets wrecked by the brawl. Because you gotta also like you kind of have to play another minion.
Yeah, I think I would ignore it as well.
If you're really good at the game, you're gonna shield block into your own Sylvanas, and then just like play
Shield
it and
slam.
shield slam it. Yeah.
That's
how
really,
good he is.
really good.
Oh.
Screw it. Take away 7 of his armor. It's fine.
Yeah. You can't play more stuff here because of the potential pro.
Yeah.
You can't even Belcher, you think?
No.
No, I don't think so.
You can't give him that much brawl value.
But it's like it doesn't feel that great. But you're already kind of ahead on the board, so your opponent is in like the one who needs to make a move. And it's a warrior on warrior, so it's like you're ahead. So just like take it easy. No, don't take any risks. All right. So here
What now?
You can take the boom.
you could, but
The 7-3 boom, I don't think I want it when he has that
Yeah,
many
you don't
cards in
want it.
hand.
That 7-3 boom has done 21 damage without his boom bots, which I think
true.
have also done another 7,
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
It's
28
insane.
damage boom right there.
which is still alive, by the way.
a
Well,
good
that
card.
part's important. 28 so far.
And now it's going to be 35.
35.
One way or another.
No, actually, it's not just going to trade for Sylvanas.
Yeah, it definitely is gonna trade here. Then he's gonna make a new board with most likely Shield Maiden.
Yeah.
Like it's he has 2 of those. He doesn't need the armor up thingy like from the other one. So he does have the shield slam, but he also
All right,
has
good.
18 already.
Now we Alistraza.
And
Alistraza shield slam.
Yes, I like it.
Or we
Just
can,
go for it.
We can just acolyte.
Even the weapon is ready there.
No. We can play slow if we want.
No, you don't want to play the Alexstrasza.
No, I want to play slow.
No, you do the Alex Strauza for 3, man.
I want to acolyte.
That's like a fire elemental to the face.
No, I think the acolyte's good. Do you know how many cards you get off that acolyte?
In this situation, not so many.
One.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You really want that card, huh?
Cards are good. I mean, if it's a good one, I guess it's worth it.
Here comes the Acolyte.
Well, obviously. I mean,
Yeah,
it's either that or pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does need to get the cycle, so I would be really surprised. If he keeps it here... It's
There we go. Play predicted.
Damn, dude.
You did it.
He really spot
Did it,
on
Crip.
today.
Yeah, but you know what he did earlier was that terrible Sludge Belcher play that I said he should do, so...
That's how I guessed that.
Ah, that's smart.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
No, you don't. No, no way.
why not?
Because that would deal too much damage.
Oh.
Like when the Outstars was really on the other side, it was the best play not to play it.
I see. It's like 1.5 Pyroblast. And,
It's pretty sick. Well, you know what it is exactly is 2 Fireballs and a Frostbolt, which is more fitting for this time of Hearthstone.
What
I guess.
now?
I genuinely think it's still the best play to just Shield Slam Alistraza again.
Yeah, totally agree.
Dunk
Run
the
your-
Acolyte.
Yeah, run your Acolyte right in. Run him in first, obviously.
The
Oh,
thing is,
man.
if both warriors are like running low on cards and they have like not that many left, and they still have a lot of life left, drawing a lot of cards might be a bad thing.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, it can go to fatigue.
10 and 11. It's kind of even right now.
Yeah, but with that many cards in hand, I'm liking it for Ignite.
I don't know why he went face with the weapon there. Like this, it seems like dealing the 3 when your opponent is at over 30 is not that big of a deal. And
Yeah.
he doesn't have a new weapon to replace the...
Well, he does have a
Oh,
weapon.
he does
just
have a...
didn't
Okay.
play it.
Oh, I actually missed that. I was looking
I'm
at the wrong player.
yeah.
Getting confused because it's 2 warriors. Okay, so that's why he did it, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, this is the issue right now. Like, Amaz is behind on the cards in hand, but he's about even on the cards in the deck, and no one's really doing anything.
No, this is
So
pretty
the
slow-paced.
fatigue game is Ignites right now.
Yes. By a lot. I mean, Ignite has answers for days. He can just kill
Also-
everything. Like, 2 executes.
I'm pretty sure Baron Geddon is always played as a bonus legendary, which means
It is.
Ignite is playing the slower deck, which also
Yep.
makes him favored in the
It's
fatigue
very
game.
true. Amaz does not have any bonus legendaries. Like, he just has the regular set.
I think we saw his entire deck against
Yeah.
Gara's Priest, and there was no Ysera or anything like that.
Nope. It was just completely standard with Shredders. That was it.
So, Fire reacts. And...
Geddon. I think I'd give him the card.
Yeah, absolutely agreed on that. When you're getting this low and you have that many... Like, he has every answer. Like, Amaz can draw everything in his deck, and he can basically deal with it all. So I would really like for him to just hit the face of Shield Maiden with this, play Geddon, and just be like, all right, cool.
Seems like he's
Take 2
putting
cards off
pressure.
that. That's fine.
Seems like a super heavy shield slam. Poor Shield Maiden.
Yeah.
20.
Ouch.
That hurts.
Wait. Oh no, he couldn't have shield slammed face.
Oh. Chat, calm down.
One day, shield slamming face will be a thing.
What now?
Yeah, I think they should rework that card.
Oh yeah, definitely. OTK Warrior.
It's actually like I think in one of the first like few weeks of Hearthstone, I was talking about how bad the card is, and they should do something really cool with it, like it does the damage to all enemy characters instead.
That seems balanced.
Whoa, you were really good at Hearthstone, weren't you?
I was spot on that card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it right. Yeah.
This is where the Shield Maiden dies to
Right.
Ragnaros. And that's the best target.
Orange Jesus.
There you go.
Oh, that's the best one.
Wow. You're really on fire today, Crip.
Yeah.
You're nailing everything.
I think big game is quite fair. Like, you don't have to be winning by much, but if you're just winning, you just chip out that armor again and again and again.
Yeah. It's really hard to turn it around for Amaz right now. Like, Ignite is the one with advantage all the time.
Yeah. Well, Maz tried to get aggressive there, but I think actually the play that might have really swung the game was that Sludge Belcher that was just like completely worthless. It did nothing. It was,
Maybe.
like, such a throwaway.
And the Style Stress is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be useful when Amaz hits sub 15 life,
Yeah.
but other than that, it's no longer useful.
It's not that. It's like it's really hard to use it anymore. It's just like even though these games are so long, I feel like Ignite is like slowly just grinding it out.
But you have, like now we're at 8 and 7. Like Amaz is ahead 1 card because of that acolyte. So he's losing the card, the board, the life battle, the armor battle, and the fatigue game.
Yeah, like every. Okay, let's see.
Wow. That Belcher is left up.
Oh. But I do agree with the play kind of because he's like doing so poorly that he kind of has to take some chances.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know like how else you're gonna like turn it around. Even though that was like not a good play, but it's like it's desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah, his hand is not very exciting.
Armor up.
Yep. Don't really need to do anything else.
No.
Slowly grinding it with those. You can attack with.
I don't even like the Sylvanas.
I don't think he needs it, but he did just see a brawl, so he knows that it's like getting killed.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind it. I probably would not play it, but I don't mind it at all. I think it's fine. Like, it's a lot of damage. It does die to that, but it's like Amaz is going so low.
That's why we saved the Alistraza.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So he can afford. Oh, but how much is that? 12. That's 20 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go for it?
Yeah, the funny thing is, it counters the Alistraza play if you do.
I mean, there could be Alexstrasza execute, and then that would just like. But no, but he can't like. He can't attack first because he goes to 5, so he can't use the weapon and Alexstrasza afterwards.
That's what I
Because
meant.
yeah,
It
gotcha.
counters the Alistraza
Gotcha.
play.
Yeah. So I guess you just go for it. I mean, how do you lose from there?
What
Like,
now?
if you play Rag, you attack face. If you
Oh
if you don't want to
with
play
the weapon.
Rag, then it's fine. You just don't attack face.
Yep. What can go wrong if you drop it here?
I don't think
Brawl is already
anything.
gone.
You'd have to put you playing 2 brawls. Like that would be it.
Deathwing.
Deathwing. Oh, good old Deathwing. But you still have like double execute.
Oh no, you actually take Deathwing. Never mind. That's fine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, what? Wood?
Well, I guess he wants to
Okay.
be ready to execute anything that comes out because he knows his opponent has to do something.
Yeah, it has to be because of the executes. Okay.
Oh.
How good is that? Trying to figure it out because he gets an extra. He can first take that out, and with the Harrison, he gets an extra whirlwind from the opponent's
Yeah.
weapon. So that's actually going to be an easy way to clear that.
Wow, that really backfired.
Well, that's a card.
All right. It's time for Rag to go through this.
Yeah. I mean, Ignite has
No, it's a
Rag.
50-50, and
Yeah.
it's a good 50-50. Oh, it's.
Yeah, he can execute.
I'd even shield slam.
Sure.
Well, I mean, it's 50-50 either way if you shield slam or not.
Sure. Maybe you don't.
I don't
mean,
shield slam
Yeah,
at
just
all.
give it. Like, why would you do it?
See, it would have just hit the slime, and then you'd feel really dumb.
All right.
There's the big game.
All right.
This is not over yet.
No, it's not.
They've gotten a lot
Wow.
quicker though.
There actually might be a comeback in the making here. Seems unlikely, but it's still doable. But Ignite will draw into his Chrome eventually. Oh, okay.
Nope.
I mean, this
not
is an
good
obvious
enough yet.
get-in, right?
Yep.
You just
Clears the taunt.
that's going to be a pain to get rid of.
What's going to be a pain is activating Grommash for that 25 damage shield slam.
That's why you got to wait a while.
Have you ever seen that happen? Like somebody shield slamming for a tiny
Yeah.
bit too much? Yeah, me too.
It was the what was it? I think it was like some play with Armorsmith, and then like attack into some taunts, and then they do Grom shield slam, and then shield slams a little bit too much.
Ouch.
That's a
All
good
right.
draw.
That's the Alexstrasza. And the game looks to be somewhat even.
Yeah, look at this.
2
Well, you
cards
can
and 3
shield slam.
cards. Okay, so Amaz is still in pretty bad shape. He has less cards and he's also slightly behind on the board and on the life totals and on the cards in the hand. Okay, yeah.
So not much
Feels
has changed.
good. Okay, not really that much.
I'm almost out of cards.
Okay, that better be a good one because he doesn't have much more left.
Oh, whoa! If he gets Cruel Task, he can chip away at roughly 1/5 of Ignite's health.
Whoa!
But I don't think there's a Cruel Task in the deck left.
What
Can't
now?
quite remember.
I think you're right. I don't think there is one.
Probably not. No, he used one to like before he brawled and
Yeah. Yeah, and I think there was one used right before that.
I think so, yeah. Not sure.
Yeah, no, he used that this game for that really weird play where he could have had the 4-1.
Oh yeah,
Right,
that's right.
right.
That's
Cannon.
true.
Right.
Yeah, but he could have
Yeah.
used it on the cannon.
What now?
Do you think it snowballed from there? Because it feels like Amaz has been behind all game. Like
Yeah, well, there
maybe
was
there's a couple of
definitely a
mistakes.
few mistakes just in the early
I
game
think
overall.
I think actually Artos' Sludge Belcher play just lost tempo so hard.
Yeah, but also like the turn where he couldn't deal with the 4-3 with a 4-1 cannon was actually a pain in the ass. Also,
it was pretty
Yeah.
weak. Well, seems
Dacro
like-
mash.
Yeah. Still
What
think
now?
Well, it's
gonna
it's
be
not
enough.
getting that much better. I think Gurmash just hits the shredder here.
Yeah,
so. Amaz with Chrome Execute and Ignite with Chrome Execute, but Ignite also with two cards
and
two
weapon
cards and,
and
the weapon.
HP and
Yeah.
armor.
So are you trying to say Ignite is favored here?
No, slightly, yeah.
It depends on the stability of the network connection.
Absolutely. Oh.
Wait, what?
Did that?
Oh.
Oh, there's some on the
Oh, he
execute
knows
cards.
that there's the execute
yeah.
left. Nice.
Very
but
well
it doesn't really matter. Like he could have just
Yeah.
let it get executed too, and he would win the fatigue. Ignite 3-1. Moving on.
Wow. Ignite just crushing so far. That's like
Yeah.
very surprising. Like I really considered this one of the two hardest groups. Looking at just the groups on paper, and Ignite
I
was
thought
not
it was
the reason
considered-
why coming in, but
I thought it
he's
was
playing
considered the
great.
hardest group.
Yeah, I think it was like D. A lot of people are really respecting as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Strife getting 0-2. That has to be kind of tough
yeah,
group.
yeah.
Now I think we will get to see the losers match, which like I hope we didn't miss it. I know sometimes we do the losers match while we do the winners match. I
Yeah.
hope this was not one of those times.
Okay, we are showing it.
We are
Yeah,
showing
it's
it.
gonna be coming out
That's
next.
a really good match too.
I mean, it's Gera and Theiss, which in my opinion were like the two favorite players.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh yeah. I'm so excited to see that Gara's Druid deck especially.
but they're
Actually.
basically both facing elimination.
Yeah.
So they're gonna bring whatever